The Trump Organization tax fraud trial is now in the hands of a jury. Trump himself is not on trial. His former CFO is, but prosecutors arguing that the former president was aware of the scheme, that in their closing arguments. NBC News investigations correspondent Tom Winter joins us from outside the courthouse in Manhattan. Tom, there was a major clash over the mention of Donald Trump's name. What was the jury told today?
That's right, Andrea. And those deliberations starting almost exactly an hour ago. First duty that they have is obviously to elect a foreperson. As far as that clash that you referenced in court, it's been going on for several days now, leading to a mistrial request by the defense from the Trump Payroll Corporation attorney Michael Van Der Veen. That's one of the two corporate entities, legal entities, that have been charged here, effectively saying, hey, the prosecution has brought up this idea of Donald Trump. We were told this trial wasn't about him. We selected a jury based on the fact that this trial wasn't about Donald Trump, but now they've referenced it in their closing arguments. Your Honor, we have a problem with that. The prosecution coming back and arguing, and this argument had occurred previously prior to closing arguments, saying you guys asked on multiple occasions when you were eliciting testimony whether any of the individuals that were on the stand had been told to do anything on behalf of the former president, that the former president had somehow requested that they not file taxes or that the payments were structured the way that they were. And so we have a right in our closing arguments to bring that up. The prosecutors did, and they said, look, you heard multiple times of whether or not the former president had any sort of connection to this. But as you can see here, and they pointed to an exhibit, something that was in evidence, the former president signing off on the restructuring of payments to one of the Trump Organization executives, saying, look, that shows that he had some knowledge that these payments were being restructured. All in all, though, Andrea, it's somewhat irrelevant because as the judge instructed the jurors this morning prior to their deliberations, this is not a case about Donald Trump. He has not been charged here, and you're not to consider that in the course of your deliberations. You need to focus on these companies and these payments, specifically whether or not there was some benefit that was conveyed to the Trump Organization by somebody in a high managerial position. That's something that's noted in the law, and so effectively here the jurors have to decide whether the Trump Organization CFO who's pleaded guilty, Alan Weisselberg, or any of the other Trump executives that have come up at trial, whether or not they help convey some benefit to the Trump Corporation by not having to pay these payroll taxes and additional salary, Andrea.